Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 4 of the Football Manager 2018 career with Arsenal. Now as you can see there, we've had a pretty decent start to the new season, the new series of course, but we did lose our last game against Manchester City. But if you remember from the last episode, that was in the Carabao Cup, so we have been knocked out of that competition, which, as you know, it's not a big deal for Arsenal. We did play our second string players, a couple of youngsters in there too, so really we was expecting to be going out against a strong City squad. But let's try and get today's episode off with a good start. We are doing pretty well in the league so far, still unbeaten as well actually in the Premier League. And we do have a couple more injuries. Danny Welbeck, he picked up an injury, and so he won't be starting today, but we do have a fully fit Alexander Lacazette. So we're just putting in the players which missed out in that Carabao Cup game. We're going to put in the strong squad. Of course, we want to continue on with our good run of form in the Premier League, win as many games as possible. Mesut Ozil, he needs to go back in there as well. I think that is that. So we're going to change the instructions as well on our two defenders, make sure they're all green. Czech is back in goal, and we've got Kolasinac on that left back. Do I put in Monreal? I think I will put in Monreal, then change his instructions as well. Wing back and defensive, and I think that is that. So we are away from home, taking on Huddersfield. Fairly, well actually, exactly the same tactics that we're using. So it's going to be a tight one, this one. Hopefully though, Arsenal have enough. As I said, we are in decent form, especially in the Premier League, and we can come back with the 3 points away from home. But right now, I was going to say it's Huddersfield pushing forward, but Arsenal winning the ball just inside their own half. And we are approaching half time. As you can see, we do have a yellow card there for one of our players. Who was it? Is that Ramsey or Wilshere? It's one of the two, I believe. Come on, we need to push forward. Here's Alex Iwobi, plays it forward there for Lacazette. It is actually Aaron Ramsey with that yellow card. Headed away there, falls kindly to Mkhitaryan. And if you watched the last episode, Mkhitaryan, he is probably Arsenal's top scorer so far this season. He's scoring plenty of goals, assisting goals too. As we're going to the final minute, just a couple of minutes of added time remaining, and it looks like we are going to be taking home the 3 points of us, still leading 1-0. Huddersfield though having a late attack here. Can they pull anything from it? And they do. At that far post, it is Jorgensen. He scores and levels things up for Huddersfield, and that is a disappointing time to concede, of course. We wasn't expecting that. I thought the 3 points were wrapped up, but good play. They didn't give up all the way to the end. Huddersfield tie things up in the 94th minute, was that, or something? Incredible scenes there. So Huddersfield Town, they get the point, and at least we didn't lose, and hopefully we can go on and win our next game. We'll find out who that is against shortly, but just bigging up Mkhitaryan there. He's been in absolutely fantastic form as of late. And another injury here. This is not good. Mustafi it is, who's going to be out for 5 to 7 weeks. Well, 5 to 6 weeks now that we've done that. So hopefully he comes back sooner. And we do have Jimenez though, of course, so we'll be putting him straight into the back line. There he is. I was trying to find him there for a second. So we've got Koscielny, Jimenez, and we will be putting Ospina in as the defender, as the goalkeeper, because it is a cup game, of course, the Europa League. We want to try and get ourselves a victory, of course. We are at home for this one, so we'll have the home support. El Nene, he goes in the central midfield too, just to give a little bit more defensive play. Very defensive tactic actually from Apoel. But hopefully we have enough to go forward. Do have Lacazette starting as the main striker, of course. Mkhitaryan, who is in fantastic form. Iwobi, and then of course Mesut Ozil just playing behind Lacazette in that cam role. Here is Mkhitaryan, and as I said, he's one of the informed players right now. Crosses, and already Arsenal have the first goal of the game, and it is assisted there by Alex Iwobi, who just played it inside there for Lacazette, who again is on the score sheets. Nice to see him scoring plenty of goals as well now that he's back from his injury. Ozil, nice little back heel there, finds Bellerin. Was that Bellerin? No, it couldn't have been Bellerin. I'm not sure who that was. Could have been. But it's going too fast for me to actually read who that player was. But 25 minutes in, Arsenal leading 1-0. 2 yellow cards already for Apoel. And actually, he's already been booked, so he's going to see another one, and that means he's sent off. Applewell are down to 10 men, less than half an hour played in this game, and surely that is going to be an easy victory for Arsenal. Look how many shots we've had already, 18 shots, they've had 1, we've only got ourselves 1 goal, make that 2 as Lauren Kishon is there at the far post, 5 minutes to play in this first half, and Applewell down to 10 men, Arsenal leading 2 goals to 0, and things are looking good now for the Gunners. It looks like the 3 points are sealed. We're into the second period now. Arsenal have another corner. Can we score from it though? And we do indeed. Jack Wilshere this time. He gets on the score sheet, puts away Arsenal's third. And a good performance so far this from the Arsenal. As we go into the final couple of minutes of this match, and we're even looking for another goal. Here's Lacazette backwards there for Willock now, in fact. And Iwobi's going to pick this one up. Crosses, and surely at the far post, Alexandre Lacazette taps it in to score Arsenal's 4th, his 2nd of the game. And a minute to play or so, and Applewell have actually pulled a goal back. Doesn't really matter though. The 3 points are already wrapped up. It is the group stages, of course, so not too much to worry about with conceding that goal. But can we add to it? Ooh, Jack Wilshere went for a long-range shot. Wasn't going into the back of net. Easy save there for the goalkeeper. But maybe time for one last attack here. Still plenty of injury time actually to play. Cross comes in, far post. And what a finish that is. Cracking cross there from Mkhitaryan. He gets an assist. It's his first assist of the game. And actually, I just noticed that Alex Iwobi has 3 assists in this match. And he just picked up a goal as well. So man of the match performance from Alex Iwobi, I believe. And do we have enough time to even add one more? Mkhitaryan crosses cleared away out of play there. And a good performance there from Arsenal. 5 goals to 1. Alex Iwobi, he did get the man of the match award there, I believe. So next up then for Arsenal, back in the Premier League, is an away game taking on Chelsea. Liverpool losing again, this time to Manchester United. Leicester City scoring 5, Tottenham getting 3 points in their match. And Manchester City actually lost against West Ham United at the bottom there. And as you can see, in the league table, I don't know if you noticed, but Liverpool are rock bottom of the Premier League, which is absolutely unheard of. They've had a terrible start to the season. Harry Kane, he gets the player of the month. Mkhitaryan just behind him though. And we're actually in second place too. Pochettino, he gets the manager of the month award. So let's go into the next game then. It is, as you can see there, Chelsea at home taking on Arsenal. Arsenal currently sitting in 3rd, Chelsea in 4th. And I think whoever wins this could go top of the Premier League. And we need to get Cech back in the starting 11. Who else? Aaron Ramsey, or do we keep El Neni? El Neni's actually been playing fairly decently, I've got to say. But there's Cech in there. Lacazette still fully fit. Still got quite a few injuries too. But that is the squad that we're going to be going with. Only Cech is the only difference from the midweek game against Applewell, where we won 5 goals to 1. 5 at the back there for Chelsea, with the win backs of course. And let's see how we get on then. Early minutes in this match, and right now it was Chelsea pushing forward, but nice little interception there from Arsenal. Now Mkhitaryan, Ozil plays it forward, and Lacazette, he breaks a deadlock. Less than 5 minutes played here at Stamford Bridge, and already Lacazette is on the score sheet, and it was Mesut Ozil with the fantastic assist too. So 1 goal to 0 for Arsenal, approaching the 20-minute mark. A free kick here for Chelsea, still getting played forward though, and a nice headed finish there by Zappacosta. He ties things up for the Blues. And now here at Stamford Bridge, it is Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1. We are just changing a few things here on the advice of the assistant manager and coaches and such. As Chelsea push forward, looking to get themselves in front for the first time. Poor shot there. I think it was Morata actually with that effort. As we go into the second half, just under 10 minutes to play, we are going to be making a change here, bringing on Aaron Ramsey for Mkhitaryan, who did actually pick up a knock. Sorry. As Arsenal pushing forward, looking for a late winner. Can we find it? Cross comes in and it falls to Iwobi. His original shot was saved. He was there with the rebound. And Alex Iwobi, he puts Arsenal back in front. 2 goals to 1. Things are looking good now. All we have to do is hold on. And then we will have a big 3 points as well. Being away from home, it is a huge 3 points with Chelsea just behind us. And have we got a penalty? We do have a penalty. So penalty to Arsenal. 5 minutes to play. Can we make it 3 goals to 1? Straight down the middle there for the goalkeeper. Poor effort from Lacazette. It should really be 3 goals to 1 for Arsenal as we go into the final few minutes of added time. And we don't really need to change things. Let's just change the advice here from Steve Bold. Go back to pitch before we miss anything. Peter Cech has a free kick. He takes it. And no, we don't want to be pressing that accidentally there. Come on, ref, blow that whistle. Or can we push forward for a goal? Oh no, Chelsea are pushing forward. Remember, Huddersfield Town, they scored a late equaliser. Are Chelsea going to do the same? I thought for a second there was going to be a penalty there. Maybe a late counter-attack here for Arsenal. Here's Aaron Ramsey running forward. Great cross there to Lacazette, who tees it up in the middle. And Mesut Ozil, he puts Arsenal 3-1 ahead. That will guarantee the 3 points. A great counter-attacking play there from the Gunners. And a great performance all round. And still we do remain unbeaten in the Premier League. Look at that, 3-1. Chelsea had most possession, but we had most attacking shots going forward. Good result there for Arsenal. And here is the Premier League table then. Before we do end today's episode, Arsenal sitting top of the Premier League, Tottenham just behind us, Manchester City in 3rd, Chelsea in 4th, and surprisingly Bournemouth there in 5th place. 2 points clear right now, Arsenal, but as you can see at the bottom there, Liverpool still bottom of the Premier League. Surely they're going to start winning some games and slowly climb the table. They can't get relegated in the first season. There is a look then at the schedule. We've got a couple of big games coming up with Tottenham. There's some Europa League games as well. So that's to look forward to in the coming episodes. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.